What in the world? Dude, okay. We got
Yeah,
Insanity going Fushi?
I was jaw dropped when I seen that.
And Rapple's the one who is going Isis. Really, really, really? You know, I think that's especially interesting because I wonder if Rapple expected Insanity to choose Isis, so he chose Isis, planning to do an Isis mirror. But then he gets Fushi. That's very interesting.
Fuji on this map. I mean, obviously, a lot of people don't really know China. I'm no China pro, but one thing that I do know, China can hit a sub 10-minute mythic. Imagine a sub 10-minute flood onto like 30 plus villages.
Are you kidding me?
If it's done perfectly, yeah.
Oh, if we saw that, that would be just incredible, amazing. That would be absolutely awesome.
I don't think we will. I mean, a lot of people do this. Look at how Sanity's gathering wood. He hasn't built a storage house. I mean, a lot of people may say it's not that big a deal, but I really disagree. That warping time's not good.
Well, what's really weird is that for China, storage pits, villagers can drop off all three resources into a storage pit: wood, gold, and food. There's no granary storehouse like Greek or Egyptian. So what I think is especially odd, why would he not just build that first storage pit on that wood line and then just take boars and wood with the same storage pit? I think that's a little bit odd.
Exactly. I think one thing is these players have been playing all day and fatigue may start kicking in. Once you play a few games, you do start slowing down. It is hard to keep the same tempo up.
Well, having said that, I know Insanity, he's an older player. I don't know how old he is, but, you know, he's not... Rapple, I think, is like 19 or something like that. 18, 19, 20, something like that. I know he goes to university. So Rapple, I remember when I was 18, 19, 20, I could play 24 hours a day and then some, right? So I fully expect Rapple to be, you know, the sprightly young little spring chicken. I don't know about Insanity though. I wonder if Insanity is a little closer to my age, maybe into his 30s. Age changes you, friends. Age changes you.
I'm getting there, mate. I'm 24 in January.
What do you mean you're getting there, dude? You're 24 is about like a prime as prime can be, like physically and whatnot.
Hey, true.
Enjoy it, you son of a bitch.
One thing that I like about Fuji here on water maps, which isn't like significant in water fights and whatnot, but buildings are 10% cheaper for wood cost.
Ooh. I think we can tell a little bit. He already has 4 docks coming up. Like 2 are already constructed, and then second docks on either side.
They're not 10% cheaper, they're 20% cheaper wood. 20.
Wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, cute. They're gonna share. What's up, Asil? Okay.
Villager fight.
Do you think... Well, the dock's gonna go up anyway, because the ships can build it, but still. Yeah, that's nice.
I've got a good feeling that Fuji might do well in this matchup. Obviously, with the 8 Immortals you get access to as well, if we see an Ancestor Eclipse coming through, will help out a lot with that. However, I don't know Rapple's Isis. I don't know him very well at all. I know he's a very good player and he's very good with Norse. I've seen him play Greek a couple times, but I don't know what he's like with Isis. He might decide to go for an Uberseer to get Servants.
I have a fun fact for you. So Rapple actually is originally a vanilla player. And he used to be on vanilla. Isis is just ridiculously, insanely strong. What's his Isis like? You know, recently he's become a Norse player, but Isis is actually his roots, so to speak.
Fair play, taking it back to your roots.
Yeah.
How was ISIS strong on vanilla? I remember playing a long time ago when I was a little kid, and I would only play against bots because I was too young to comprehend how to play online. But how is vanilla ISIS different to today's ISIS?
I will tell you first and most importantly, you know how ISIS gets the benefit or bonus that upgrades are 10% cheaper. That
Yeah.
applies. That applies to age advancements. So you only need
Oh,
360 food. For example, you only need 360 food to advance classical.
damn.
Additionally, the eclipse bonus that it gives to ancestors is also crazy. So I can't remember if it impacts the speed. So ancestors on vanilla during an eclipse are like twice as fast compared to just regularly. And it's crazy brutal. So you can do like 630 fast heroic times, use ancestors eclipse on your enemy's economy, and just shred it. It's just a joke, man. It's a joke.
630 heroics, pretty fast.
With a perfectly like you need good hunt for that, you know, watering holes, a
Oh,
good
yeah, of
Alfheim.
course.
You need good food for that, good hunt. But oh yeah, and it's really easy to do as well.
Damn. So it looks like we are seeing passed through for Rappel, so no serpents. And we do see a couple arrow ships for both players. On the left side, looks like the right side is free. Both players have 9 fishing ships on the right side, which is nice. No pair seen just yet. So it looks like all the action's on the top left side, and Rappel has a significant advantage in the ships. I think. No, 5 to 6, so it's even Stevens.
Well, the stats are different, which is, you know, interesting. The junk arrow ships get 310 HP compared to the 290 for Kevinets.
Oh my god, that's a huge relic for sanity.
Yeah. Gold gathering faster, nice. The cabinets are just a teensy bit faster, 5.5 speed compared to 6.0 speed.
That doesn't matter too much here because Fuzi has access to Great Journey again. For example, if Sanity knows he can win a fight and Rattle decides to run, he can just use Great Journey to march down.
That's that god power that makes all of your units zip around like crazy fast.
Yeah. 40% faster movement speed for units.
Well,
Look,
however, having said that, I think that Great Journey, I don't think that's going to matter a whole lot because on Anatolia, it's just this tiny little choke point. And so I think the HP is going to be the HP benefit in increase, whatever bonus, the junk cap, I think that's a lot more beneficial for these choke point fights
yeah,
right here.
I agree. One thing I like that Sanity's doing, he's got pressure where he's fighting. He's not fighting in the middle. He's fighting under the ISIS, like the first ISIS dock on the left. So it's preventing fish from getting javeled. So right now, Sanity's getting a tiny bit more food than Rappel. And he's also trying to harass that dock with the land army he has as well.
I want to mention real quick, we're about halfway up through Nephthys for Rappel. And we got Zhongqi coming in for Insanity. Do you remember which god power Zhongqi gets? Is that
Uproot.
Uproot? Uproot, that's right.
Yep. It's really good. I think you probably know this more than me. I think it's been nerfed on the Metaplay mod slightly. I might be wrong.
I can't quite remember.
Also, ISIS Monument will prevent that from going down on all the houses.
Exactly.
But that Jiangxi, that myth unit is so strong.
They sound really cool too.
Oh, they're really strong. You know, they steal health when they hit, and their special attack.
He used Great Journey to retreat his villagers, dude! Oh, that is sick!
That was really nice timing.
Yeah! Like he's still gonna lose some villagers because they can't all fit in the TC, but still, oh dude, that was sick! And his immortal, interesting. One of his immortals is in the TC. So all those units. You okay, Teddy?
This is really good idle time for Apple, but again, I personally think there could have been a slightly better use of it. But I'm no ISIS expert, so I can't really comment too much.
Well, I
I
mean,
like Rappel's macro.
indeed. Here's my thought. That's essentially, how long was that? Like 30 seconds? About? That was just 30 seconds of pure idle time on his food and gold. Well, like both players have similar numbers of fish, right? They have similar numbers of fish, but yeah, his economy was essentially idle for just 30 seconds straight up. We got a big duel coming up for Rappel. I think this is pretty good for Rappel.
Yeah, he's pushing hard on the left side with the siege ships. Sanity stopped producing. He's given water. Oh no, never mind, he's producing. He's just started producing now. Do you think Uproot would be worth it on the docks?
Well, what I was gonna say is that Rappel has all of his houses over against the docks on that right side, so there really wasn't a monument to block anything in it. Sorry. Whoa! What?
He calls it fast.
What do you? What? Are you serious? What do you think about that?
I think he could have kept going. He could have just went full in on land or up to get great floods. I mean, let's say Rappel's village is there. Oh, he's thrown down that monument, to be fair. But still, you can great flood outside the range of that, and I don't think that was resign worthy personally.
I'm pretty surprised. Like, he has both sides. Like, he hasn't officially lost the left side of water yet. The right side is getting, pressured, but it's okay. I'm a little bit surprised. Like, maybe dropping a bunch of... I don't know. Well, okay. 2-zip, man. 2-zip.
So, no ISIS for Rappel, no Loki. He still has access to Odin. I think Sanity will know this. So I wonder what map... He is going to pick the map again, isn't he, yeah?
Yeah, he is.
Mhm.
And that's
I wonder what he's
true.
going to go for. Because every time he's picked the map himself, he's picked Anatolia. I wonder if he will pick Anatolia again.
Yeah, you can't after
Can't you do it again? Fair play.
maps. Yeah. I'm very surprised, man. I'm very, very surprised there. I wonder if Insanity knows it's a best of 5. Kenzie just says... Say that again.
I have him on Steam. I'll message him.
Yeah, it's a best of 5, so there's still a chance here. Kenzie just says Insanity lost his mental, so his mental game maybe. Maybe, Kenzie, maybe.
I agree with Kenzie there, actually. I don't see him online. Has he just called it?
Possibly. Interesting. Let's see, what was the first game? Was that Raw game. That's right, that Raw game. I guess he could maybe be a little frustrated after the Raw game. And then, wow. Insanity just needs to stick with Eggy and not resign early. Rappel has trauma from Eggy. That's a good point. That's a very good point. If you make, if you were to go Raw against Rappel on, I don't know, Ghost Lake or something like that, you could get into Rappel's psyche.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I was taking part in this tournament, and of course I get Rappel in the first round, and I got first-hand experience with his Norse.
How did it go?
I didn't play very well, in all honesty. I could have played better. In the second game I played better, but his Loki was just on points.
Well...
Yes, he hasn't messaged me yet.
Okay. Let me message Fop and see what she thinks.
Isn't like a 5 or 10 minute wait or something?
Generally it's 15, but I think it's a little bit different if they leave on the back end instead of not showing up in on the first side, or on the yeah. I'm asking Fob how long we should wait.
While you're messaging Foff, I'm gonna make a quick trip to the bathroom. Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Yeah.
Sure. Fob says he has 5 minutes to respond. By the way.
Okay.
Okay, we are at. All right, I'm back, Punk. We are, according to my clock, we're at 6 minutes and 17 seconds. So
yeah, you responded to me.
Okay, so congratulations. Congratulations to Rapple. I guess Rapple takes it. 3-zip. Do we consider that 3-zip?